Love it. They have been getting quite a lot of value in these drafts, that's for sure. As Neela is just gonna be slammed down here for this pick, so definitely not something we see all the time and could be very risky.
They're blinding Neela here. Shout out to our other two Neela players, Nongshim Jiwoo, the OG Neela, and Guma, who actually, I think, drew some bends towards this champion even yesterday, if I remember correctly, or at some other point in playoffs. Blinding it, though, is definitely a sign of confidence. And T1, with everything on the line, are going to put faith in Guma, Yushi's Draven.
Super unusual what Gen.G put together, but you know how it works. And the Gnar you called out, putting it all on the line here, down 0-2. And it is one of Zeus's best, his debut champion here. Not the synergy for Permafrost, but we saw them play this in that series against Gen.G in playoffs in the upper bracket. And the Elise. And he's got a lot of experience.
All right, Delight in a little bit of trouble. The Draven Nautilus already getting in there as the damage is being done early on. He's electing to continue trading as Ignite comes down as well.
You want to play aggressive here as Draven Nautilus. Are you going to get punished?
Here we go again. Feels like it's coming through. They're moving forward. Can they get the flashes? As Guma's just running away. They are going to get the one out of Keria as Bramble Smash comes in. The knockup as well. Keria in a bit of trouble. Can he get away is the question. The answer is no. It's first blood as Guma gets the first kill as well, but immediately gets taken down and pays. He's 2-0 again.
2-0 on the Neela. This is a huge problem. At least Guma's able to get that early cash in, although it is so minuscule this early into the game.
Gotta execute.
Yep. He probably will. As you see, Doran trying to maybe get in flash range, not going to happen.
And it does mean Guma at least is able to get a bunch of long swords, but and spotted here again. Peanut, I think should be able to get this Grumple Seed.
He's trying to get in and smite it, and then he does.
In fact, they have a slight gold lead.
Yeah, it's Guma.
Uh-oh. We do have the cleanse. He's going to try to get away. Pace is moving through a ton of minions. It's going to have to back away. Now Chovy has Peanut right here. Once again, perfect timing. Owner might just have to flash this instead. Okay, he does right at the end. Owner kind of hovering down there towards the bottom side, but so is Peanut. He's going to be spotted first as they're looking for another play here. Still no flash, no cleanse on Guma. He's getting low, but they're turning this one around as they do have Owner.
Just go and elect to take the Krugs.
Hook is going to come in. Delight holding on to it. Here's Owner. I don't think Gen.G had any idea, but now Chovy's coming down. They're looking to turn this one, actually, as at the end of the day here for Gen.G.
Level 6.
Oh, level 6. Okay, they're just going to pull the trigger. His Owner's still here, but he can't do anything. As Delight, he might even live. No, he gets taken out right at the end.
And in large part due to the passive, as they're not done yet.
And there's not much that Owner can do. I mean, he's so low as Apotheosis comes in. Pace is, okay, well, this is not the dive we were looking for. As Owner, he does get in, even with low health, and makes something of it.
It does most of the work.
And that does mean that when looking at the goal, T1 is still in a great place in this game.
All right, they're trying to get aggressive again. We just don't have time. The ult's going to be thrown into Paze, and now the Whirling Death can't quite get the execute. Feels like for the first time in a while out of this lane as now Q3 comes in, and Faker, he's got nowhere to go. The combo comes in. He doesn't even bother to flash. Okay, well, he is at the end of the day, as now we have an ult coming through. He's just going all the way into the enemy jungle. Meanwhile, we do have this Drake that's being taken, and it does go over to Owner as he will take it down. Another flash here as Owner just trying to survive, but can he? As Delight says, all right, I'll press my R button. Somebody's got to do it. Meanwhile, up in the top side, we have another skirmish going on.
Down trading evenly in the flash of
Doran. Hyperproc comes in. The boomerang just barely going to sail by.
Because the Peanut has ult here, it's a much better fight.
We're just fighting again. It's just never ending. Owner looks like he will pick up the eye as we miss that a lot of times. And actually, Chovy going to get taken out in the mid lane. That is going to be a...
They get a big kill on Chovy. Zeus might be in trouble here.
Well, that angle wasn't great.
Gen.G to back off, and they're going to try to push mid here instead into Faker. Herald drop topside.
I mean, he's got ult. I mean, they're just going to dive on in. The Apotheosis, they kill Faker underneath the turret. No sums, no health anymore, as now this crash is going to come into the top lane as Zeus is trying to get something done, but here comes Peanut. It is Mega Gnar, but the 2v1 might be enough to take down Zeus. They check the brush. They have that set up as a nice Gnar does come in, but here comes the ult from Peanut, just chasing down Zeus as he flashes over the wall. Fez now just chasing him down the mini Gnar, and he's not going to be able to get away.
Here, Gen.G better grouped, and that's always problematic when you have a Neela against you. T1 has to deal with that engage. He's not in position, though.
The Mega Gnar not here for Zeus. He's just coming on in. Chovy is way behind enemy lines, but Doran is here with him as well. Goes in. They lock down 2 people, but Guma's getting free hits into Doran right now. He's going to take him down with the help of Faker, and the damage is coming out now finally from the side of T1. They will push them off the objective.
Isn't really in that big of an item disparity if you look as well at what he has finished. Because you might have another fight. Doran nor Faker have TP.
Little play here on Akaria, who is being isolated, but the damage is not quite there as the depth charge keeps him alive for a while, but the Maokai ultimate just zones everybody else, and now Faker's getting soloed by a Jax as okay, maybe the escape artist trying to gain back control of the game.
And we'll get this turret. I don't know about this. Doran's got flash by Gen.G, and this time FaZe is in position to contest as
Wow, okay.
How is a actual 5-5 gonna look? Because here,
Faker once again doesn't have his flash. He's getting bullied now by Chovy. And even this Leandri is just not able to do too much as the all-out comes through, and that's going to be the end of him. This time, Faker is finally taken out.
But the Jax is really starting to become a huge side lane problem as this is Chovy's first-person view.
I'm fighting top. We didn't get to see it because they're fighting again. It just never ends. As now, this is going to be base getting pretty low actually. The apotheosis is good, but Guma gets so much gold out of that kill onto FaZe, and finally T1 are going to turn something around. Chovy doesn't even bother.
Punish. That's Baron. Let's see how this one started off as Gen.G are grouped here bottom side to shadow Doran, taking out that bottom side turret, and then Peanut overextends here in the choke point, and then FaZe is caught by a Nautilus ult. Faker comes in from the opposite direction here with Weaver's Wall, and it was just Gen.G trying to hard force that Jax advantage bottom side, and they get punished in a big way.
Same spot, similar fight, the execution, not gonna happen, but Faker will get the job done, and now Chovy, he's trying to run away, but here comes T1, the onslaught. They're finally getting some momentum in this game. Chovy now flashing away. Owner might put him in the grave as Chovy is still on the run. And it looks like he is pretty much done for. Zeus on the chase here, and finally he will go down. Zeus gonna pick up the kill.
I really think there is a very finite timer on how long Gen.G's composition can operate if they start to fall behind. And T1, they want more.
Oh, he's gonna get him, and okay, the cleanse and the flash, but one root could do it. Oh, Owner gonna go pretty far. In goes the light, gonna charm up 4 people. May need to pay for it with his life, and Zeus hits the Mega Gnar, brings back FaZe, and FaZe will get taken out as Owner will set up that play alongside of Zeus as the push continuing to come in here from the side of T1, but Doran goes in, takes out Faker, but Guma's just free hitting right now, and it's looking to take out Doran, will not be able to at the end of the day.
Individually not as important for them as...
Oh God, wait, Guma, wait, no! What's going on here? He has to cleanse and flash already just to get out of this, and the fight didn't even begin.
And with the Weaver's Wall fall-up, it looks like Faker maybe was trying to bait this with Guma, but it just completely falls flat, and now that tool is gone to contest Baron as well.
Oh, and they have no idea. They don't have the vision. They're getting in onto Guma as he has to stopwatch, which is perfectly timed. Guma stays alive for a little bit, but not long enough. A massive Gnar into the wall. Zeus wants to carry this fight, but I don't think it's going to be enough as the damage is huge here from the side of Faker, and it will not be a straight-up win to the side of Gen.G as now Zeus is on the chase. Can he get any more done here with the mini Gnar? He's looking for it, surely, as the boomerang comes in, but that'll be the end of that. Well, T1, they've gotten themselves to this spot. Can they challenge Gen.G in a straight-up 5v5 team fight where you're on similar conditions here? We'll have to wait and see as it looks like it's starting up now. Peanut gonna throw in that ultimate. Owner in the back of the pit here as the follow-up comes in. They're gonna get onto Guma. That's the damage is not quite there, but Guma's just not allowed to auto-attack in this one. Gets put into the GA, but Faker is taken out, and Guma's just not doing damage. He's just dead the whole time. The counter-strike comes in, and it looks like Gen.G have done it. The engage gets in onto that Draven with no defensive capabilities. And now Gen.G will take down the Baron.
Huge here for Gen.G. They're going to get so much gold off of the play, and they've been behind in gold for quite some time. This should nearly even it up as the Baron goes over. Gen.G just want to get as much of an advantage with the last part of this Baron buff as they can here. An inhibitor would be huge for them.
This is getting interesting. Zeus is pushing forward. He's looking to get something going, and he might have just done it. Delight gonna get hit with that ultimate, and now Gen.G are on the run. They don't want any part of this, but Zeus is looking to keep it going. The Meganar coming in. He's gonna trap Peanut, as now, finally, they force that ultimate to come out from Peanut over the run.
Maybe should be able to pick himself up an inner ear as well, but with Zeus playing the way that he has, I don't know if you want to go for this.
He should be okay with Owner coming in, and now Faker actually, who's got Exhaust and is on the way. Also Smite is looking for an engage, but Jovi is so thick. I mean, he just takes so much damage, they can't do anything to him right now, even with Leandres, and now Gen.G gonna come over as Keria looking to join the fight. Some Counter-Strike as, man, these two are just one Drake. But what about one Gnar? Can you just give away one Gnar? Is that okay? Peanut's like, oh, he's still here, and he's got GA. I mean, can they even join into this one? This is Meganar that is about to spawn, and yes, it does come in, but it's 5 members of Gen.G. Jovi gonna get stuck on the other side of that wall. Definitely delaying some time for Zeus to potentially get away. The damage is coming in. They really want that GA, if possible, as Rolling Death pulls in, and they're just getting in onto Guma, as now Keria in the front line as well. Ingo's Delight looking for that charm. He's going to pick up Guma in that backline, and now Jovi gonna threaten all the damage in that backline, and so will Peanut and Dorian. They just rip T1 to shreds in their own jungle as they get run around the map, and they will be taken out. Gen.G just absolutely dominating them here in this fight.
That's gotta be it! Hands off the keyboard for T1. We'll see the double teleport coming in. Everyone's still alive. We'll see if Owner can maybe clear the waves, but still 25 seconds on Faker, still 30 on Guma.
And it's a day of threes here for Gen.G. 3 different styles of composition, a 3-0, and the 3-peat.
The 3-peat is coming to life. Gen.G will do it once again. They take out T1 in an epically dominant final, and they take the 3-0, the 2023 LCK Summer Champions.
And on the theme of threes, in the shadow and following the footsteps of Ruler, 3 deaths only in this grand finals for FaZe, as Gen.G do it. What seemed so difficult in spring, they were not the favorites there. They were able to clutch it out, beat T1 there in a pretty huge upset, but coming in tonight as pretty slight favorites with the momentum that T1 had, but it was preparation more than anything else, showcasing what a winner's bracket run advantage can look like here. And it's tragedy on the side of T1, another loss in a grand finals.
And this score of Doran, Peanut, and Jovi, the wins just don't stop. T1 bested them once in spring last year. But even with Ruler leaving for the LPL, even with Lahan's no longer there, they bring in pace straight up from challengers. They bring in Delight from Breon and get their 2nd title.
And Gen.G lift the trophy back to back to back. Doran so hyped here with the rest of the squad as they come out here, the coaching staff as well. And this is what Gen.G is, the pinnacle of consistency here in LCK. 5 out of the last 6 finals, 3 titles in a row. Doesn't matter if you change some small pieces, this org just keeps coming up with W's.
Yep, and as you mentioned on the other side, T1 once again bested in a grand final.
네, 여기가 드래곤 볼게. 드래곤 너가.
네, 봐도 돼.
봐. 드래곤 노플. 노트리 먼저. 야, 드래곤 클린즈 없어.
탈리아 한번 묶었어.
달려. 잡았어, 달려. 드분 노정.
볼게요.
이겼어.
나를 누웠어. 미드라인
아, 이거 잡고 끝내야 돼.
나 잡았어 이거. 너 똑같이 갈래?
야, 집 가자. 타면 텔 탈게.
오케이.
탑 가자.
나이스. 야 오늘 그냥 캐리했는데?
잘했다. 탑 가서 끝내자.
오케이.
확실하게 끝내고 좋아하자고.
가자. 야 세조에 오면 그냥 죽여버려. 무조건 끝나. 고생했다 진짜 우리. 안 오고 막타 좀 쳐.
나 용대상
타워 쳐줘. 빨리 끝내줘.
야.
죽이자. 죽이는 것도
나이스.
나이스!
나 그 상태.
하자 했잖아.